Before we start this whole thing off today, a note dropped in from Patrick Reed.
We actually already started this whole thing off, but you didn't get to hear it.
That's right.
Pretty grateful for that.
Titter episode 216.
I sounded like your dad.
About the, boy, you did, as a matter of
fact. Your dad was right a lot.
So this is about the soccer thing, the kid who scored 16 goals in the first half.
Yeah, 17-0 win.
Yeah, in the first half. Patrick Reed, are you ready?
Go ahead, Vladdy.
We both said no problem with that.
Sort of, yeah.
Well, get out there and play. And
you play, it's just there's that point of decorum, but I'm not telling the kid not to.
You can't lose your dignity unless you give it to somebody, right?
That's
nobody can take
bottom
it.
Line. Yep.
So keep playing hard when you're losing. That's the lesson I was always taught, and that's what I teach my karate students.
If you're playing a game,
yep,
you stop playing when the whistle blows. That's how you've always been taught. That's how the game is played.
And sometimes you lose. Sometimes you lose badly.
And on both sides of those.
Yep.
Neither one is a lot of fun, by the way.
Right.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Comes the point where it's over and it's like, well.
Now we got 75 more minutes of this.
Running time.
So Patrick Reed says, a proper ass whooping in football is character building. I pity the snowflakes being softened by the wimp at Kingsley. And I can't do the accent because I want to do Mr. T as a Liverpudlian. I pity the fool. Nope, that's too Southern.
It's also way too soft. It's got to have that gravel.
I pity the fool. No, that's not. See, it still doesn't work.
Now that sounds like a caricature of Vlad.
But it's not because he's got a Liverpool accent.
Exactly.
Like the Beatles. And the Beatles.
Why do they always swallow those, Patrick? I want to know. Like the Beatles. Have. There's an H there. Have.
Yet they pronounce the letter
H.
They pronounce the letter H, right?
Yeah.
Come on. In any case, please like, subscribe, and or follow This Is True Really News.
For reasons only you could possibly know.
And exhort others too. Hey, Canada, nice job. You're up to 1%. Russia's up to 1%. Keep it up, guys. Mexico, I'm looking at you.
They're traveling a lot.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Verkinnes. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
Okay, you kick this one off, Zinga.
I'll say. So, did you know New Zealand had an official wizard? Emphasis on the word had. Yes, New Zealand has told its state magician, yes, they had one. I know, I keep reading and I go, good luck. After 23 years of faithful wizardness.
What did this wizard conjure for them?
I don't really want to know. The Wizard of New Zealand, also sometimes called Ian Brackenbury Chanel, who was not born in New Zealand, by the way. He was born in England. See, maybe it's the UK that's the problem here.
Interesting.
Anyway, the Wiz. Can I call him the Wiz? Mr. Wizard. No, can't do that. That sounds too stupid for those of us of a certain age. Signed a contract with the city of Christchurch. A contract was signed in 1998.
With Christchurch,
since then he is,
of all things.
Well, you got to name a city something. Started off with a great idea. Since then, he cast spells and entertained both locals and tourists for an annual paycheck of $16,000. But now, alas, the city has decided that the wizard services are no longer necessary.
Well, they've got no tourists.
The official Christchurch, officially, by the way, Christchurch let him go because it doesn't fit the city's new marketing direction. Unofficially, there was an interview that he did on TV in April of 2021.
Yeah.
And he's probably our age or a little older.
Oh, okay.
And he made some fascinating remarks about women.
Oops.
Most of them were kind of fascinating and to our generation would be seen as funny. And actually, it's the women of our generation would be smirked at.
Yeah.
The one about hitting women is probably, I never hit a woman. I never hit a woman, and you shouldn't either. Because they bruise easily and will tell their friends. So I'm thinking that's what got him canceled.
Likely.
Yep.
Likely. Wet your finger, stick it in the air. Look at which way the wind is blowing if you're a performer. It's pretty simple to figure.
The other ones you could have explained away.
Yeah.
How they use cunning to get men, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's changed. We just want to think it's changed. Now, where was I? The wizard said, "Bleh." He's going to keep doing what he's always done with or without these 16 grand. So he will keep appearing at, say, for instance, the Christchurch Arts Center. Despite it all, he has no intention of resorting, and this was my first thought, he is not going to resort to black magic to get back at the council. Them. He'd rather deal in blessings. You're a wizard, dude. You deal in magic.
Right.
Blessings are a whole nother department. You
Absolutely.
should know that living in Christchurch.
Have you seen any Walt Disney films? So laws.
Wait a minute, hang on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Laws in.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Oh, Disney. Go ahead.
Okay.
No, sorry, I wasn't done.
Okay.
Oh, Disney.
Don't get me started.
Question I keep asking is, why have I seen all those dumb Disney films?
Because they're fun.
Now I'm done.
In any case, laws in different cities in the state of Florida.
They have different laws in Florida?
Well, yes. Miami. Okay. It is forbidden to imitate an animal.
Well, so I got nothing.
Right.
Gorilla suits must be just awful to buy.
Exactly. Hialeah. Ambling and strolling is a misdemeanor.
I cannot go to Hialeah.
However, trundling, rambling, and boogieing are perfectly acceptable.
Okay, is sauntering in there? Because I mostly saunter.
We could saunter. I mean, ambling and strolling are the ones that are...
As long as that's okay, I'm good. Anything much above a saunter, I get winded pretty quickly.
Sarasota. You may not catch crabs. The ocean critters.
Oh, I had something going there for a while.
Tampa.
Sorry.
It is illegal to eat cottage cheese on Sunday after 6 p.m.
It really should be everywhere.
Also, Tampa forbids rats to leave the ships docked in Tampa Bay.
That explains a lot about the early Buccaneer teams, doesn't it?
You really have to talk about how do you inform the steward of the union that, sorry, fellas, you can't go. You got to tell the steward. The steward has to tell the rats.
I mean,
the rats
so few people speak fluent rat anymore.
Oh, that's nonsense. They're all in state
Washington,
Washington, D.C.
Yes.
Apparently, many people speak rat. Saratoga. It's illegal to sing in a public place while wearing a bathing suit. And Pensacola. A woman can be fined only after death for being electrocuted in a bathtub because of using self-beautification utensils.
So if it's the radio, she's okay. Hair dryer, curling iron, she's still dead. So
you're right. And so
how do you collect that?
I was going to say, you can write us a check, you can.
I got a wizard in Christchurch that might be able to help for a minute. Got some time.
Mr. Gazinski?
I'm doing this here because we've already babbled long and we won't get into the discussion.
Like heck we won't.
You're right. A UK, no, I'm not doing that one either. That's got to take a while. Wolf is used to clearing out one or two snakes from under houses. Recently called by a woman who said she had seen rattlesnakes
under the house.
Yeah, in Northern California.
Ooh. I hate Northern California rattlesnakes.
I don't really like the southern ones either.
Okay.
No, I'm not a big rattlesnake guy, unless they're in boots. Actually, they are the boots.
Yeah.
Because I saw that one was it Gunsmoke? Or the rifleman where the snake was inside the... Yeah, that wasn't good. They found 90 rattlesnakes getting ready to hibernate.
That's a lot.
Wolf is the director of the Sonoma County Reptile Rescue, said he crawled under that old home in Santa Rosa and found a rattlesnake right away. What do you do? Hi, sir.
Excuse me, young fella.
No, quiet that down now. He found that one right away, then another, and well, you know how it goes. He got one out from under the house, grabbed 2 buckets, put on long safety gloves, and went back in. Crawling on his hands and knees and stomach, he tipped over more than 200 small rocks. It took him better than 4 hours. Although he did say it was nice to be there for a worthwhile cause, he was happy to get out because it's not nice under the house.
Mm-hmm.
There are spider webs, dirt, a crappy, musty smell, and you're on your belly in the dirt. Well, it is.
Hey, he is now just dissed the snakes.
See? Because that's their job.
Dude.
He's also pissed off half of Washington because they're snakes anyway.
Pair of thieves robbed an East New York.
Hang on.
Oh, you weren't done? Sorry.
No.
I thought you gave me the I'm done sign.
He took out... Oh, wow.
No, that means shut up. Nice sound.
He ended up removing 22 rattlesnakes, 59 baby rattlesnakes, a dead cat, and a dead possum. He went back later, found 11 more snakes in his next 2 visits.
Wow.
Apparently, they've got quite the healthy, thriving community. Scott, now to you.
Back to the East Coast, Tony. A pair of thieves robbed an East New York pizzeria, according to authorities. 18-year-old Daquan Campbell and an associate pulled guns after entering Sam's Pizza Shop on Linden Boulevard near Holly Street at 1 a.m. They took money from the register and an employee, totaling more than $1,000.
Is that with the employee? Because I don't know what an employee costs.
Well, it's the employee's money. They left the employee. Because Campbell had.
Otherwise, I thought we were getting pretty weird there for a second.
No, Mr. Campbell had use for him. Later that same night, he returned to purchase a slice. The employee recognized him and called the cops.
No.
Oh, yes. However, not to be outdone, Luisa Silverio, 42, and Mildred Julugo, I think, 46, got away with $6,900 in jewels from a Murray Hill boutique.
Okay.
The caper was caught on camera.
Of course it was.
So when the suspects waltzed back into the store 2 weeks later to rob it again, the owner called police.
Do you think?
Who grabbed them. Duh.
Could you listen? Just give me 1 minute. Hello, police. They're here again.
Yes.
No, same ones. Oh, they'll be here for a few minutes. Come on over.
I'm wondering if he told them, come back later. I'll have more jewels.
So it's true what they say on television. You only catch the dumb ones.
Oh, yeah.
There are a lot of dumb ones.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.